The first kings of Mali. Listen, sons of Mali, children of the black people, listen to my word. For I am going to tell you of Sundiata, the father of the bright country, of the savannah land, the ancestor of those who draw the bow, the master of 100 vanquished kings. I'm going to talk of Sundiata, Manding Diarra, lion of Mali, Sogolon the Jata, son of Sologon, Nare Maghan, the Jate, son of Nare Maghan, Sogo Simbon, Salaba, hero of many names. I'm going to tell you of Sundiata, he whose exploits will astonish men for a long time yet. He was great among kings. He was peerless among men. He was beloved of God because he was the last of the great conquerors. Right at the beginning then, Mali was a province of the Bambara kings, who are today called Mandingo, inhabitants of Mali. They are not indigenous, they come from the east. Bilali Bun Nama, ancestor of the Kaitas, was the faithful servant of the Prophet Muhammad. May the peace of God be upon him. Bilali Bun Nama had 7 sons, of whom the eldest, Lawalo, left the holy city and came to settle in Mali. Lawalo had Latal Kalabi for a son. Latal Kalabi had Dumul Kalabi, who then had Lahilatul Kalabi. Lahilatul Kalabi was the first black prince to make the pilgrimage to Mecca. On his return, he was robbed by brigands in the desert. His men were scattered, and some died of thirst. But God saved Lahilatul Kalabi, for he was a righteous man. He called upon the Almighty, and Jinn appeared and recognized him as king. He called upon the Almighty, and Jinn appeared and recognized him as king. After 7 years' absence, Lahilatul was able to return, by the grace of Allah the Almighty, to Mali, where none expected to see him anymore. Lahilatul Kalabi had 2 sons, the elder being called Kalabi Bomba, and the younger Kalabi Dauman. The elder chose royal power and reigned, while the younger preferred fortune and wealth and become the ancestor of those who go from country to country seeking their fortune. Kalabi Bamba had Mamadi Khani for a son. Mamadi Khani was a hunter king like the first kings of Mali. It was he who invented the hunter's whistle. He communicated with the jinn of the forest and bush. These spirits had no secrets from him, and he was loved by Kondalon ni Sane. His followers were so numerous that he formed them into an army which became formidable. He often gathered them together in the bush and taught them the art of hunting. It was he who revealed to hunters the medicinal leaves which heal wounds and cure diseases. Thanks to the strength of his followers, he became king of a vast country. With them, Mamadi Khani conquered all the lands which stretch from the Sankarni to the Borne. Mamadi Khani had 4 sons, Kani Simban, Kaming Nogo, Simban, Kabbalah Simban, and Simon Tagnogol Kellen. They were all initiated into the art of hunting and deserved the title of Simban. It was the lineage of Bombardi Tagnogol Kellen which held on to the power. His son was Mbali Nene, whose son was Bello. Bello's son was called Bello Bakon, and he had a son called Maghan Khan Fata, also called Franco Maghan Kegu Maghan the Handsome. Maghan Khan Fata was the father of the great Sundiata and had 3 wives and 6 children, 3 boys and 3 girls. His first wife was called Sausuma Merete, daughter of a great divine. She was the mother of King Dan Karan, Tuman, and Princess Nana Triban. The second wife, Sogolon Keju, was the mother of Sundiata, and the 2 princesses, Sogolon Kolokan and Sogolon Dejimaru. The third wife was one of the Kamaras and was called Namanje. She was the mother of Manding Bori, or Manding Bakari, who was the best friend of his half-brother Sundiata.